Well, yesterday, Caitlin Clark got her logo.
He finally decides to get into the Caitlin Clark business.
We'll get the first release of Caitlin Clark's signature merchandise from Nike.
Caitlin Clark got her logo.
Caitlin Clark's signature CC logo.
Nike's signature logo has been released.
Bro, look at Gamebridge today. Caitlin was here. That is the theme.
Caitlin Clark got her logo. Every fan that shows up to Gamebridge tonight will get the first release of Caitlin Clark's signature merchandise from Nike. The first picture that comes to mind is Caitlin Clark shooting a logo 3. This needed to be the logo.
He finally decides to get into the Caitlin Clark business as they have officially revealed Caitlin Clark's signature CC logo.
Nike has officially revealed Caitlin Clark's signature CC logo merchandise, marking a massive moment in women's basketball.
Every fan that shows up to Gamebridge tonight will get the first release of Caitlin Clark's signature merchandise from Nike.
The celebration didn't stop with just a logo. Every single fan who showed up at Gamebridge Fieldhouse received the first release of Caitlin Clark's Nike merchandise.
Nike's signature logo has been released.
The release came alongside an official Nike video unveiling Caitlin Clark's logo, which immediately went viral.
Signature CC logo, merchandise coming as soon as October 1st.
The announcement came with a special commercial and even an Easter egg hinting at when her signature shoes will be released.
Now, your boy John Liquidator gotta sit here and eat a little crow because I was one of the people that made a video bitching about the Indiana Fever not showing love to Caitlin Clark because to me, it took too long.
Shirts with her logo were handed out across the arena, making it clear that Nike and the Fever wanted to turn this night into a full-on Clark takeover.
Somebody said it looked a lot like a 1950s airline logo.
Some fans compared the intertwined C's to designer brands like Chanel, while others praised Nike for creating a timeless mark.
And there is an Easter egg in the commercial dropped by Nike that could give us an idea when her signature shoes will be released.
This is the first time fans got a clear look at Clark's branding, and it immediately sparked huge reactions across the league.
Oh, did they do something? They got the entire outside of Gamebridge completely Caitlin Clark themed.
Fans filled the stands in matching gear, proving the hype was real and instantly tying Caitlin's name to the kind of superstar treatment few rookies ever get.
Caitlin Clark is the one that actually shared that out.
Regardless of opinion, the reaction showed just how much attention this launch commanded.
The logo commercial heard around the world.
For Nike, this wasn't just another drop. It was the official start of building Caitlin Clark into a global brand.
Not only just that, every fan shows up tonight get a Caitlin Clark t-shirt.
The message was simple. Caitlin wasn't just a player on the Fever anymore. She had become the face of the franchise and Nike's next big star.
Bro, look at Gamebridge today. Caitlin was here. That is the theme. Caitlin was here.
Fans walking into the stadium were greeted by the giant logo, cementing the moment as one of the most high-profile brand launches in WNBA history.
This is a comparison. This is the logo, the two CCs intertwined together.
Outside of Gamebridge, Caitlin's new logo was displayed in bold fashion.
You know, that is the theme going into this. Guys, I think this is just the coolest thing ever, bro.
The arena itself was decorated with banners and signs proudly showing off Clark's CC branding.
But it looks pretty good, you know. I won't kid you. Let's effing go. It took way too long. OMG. Yeah, it did. It took way too long.
The fact that Caitlin's logo was treated like a cultural event, rather than just a sports announcement, proves why her rise has even topped WNBA stars like Aya Wilson taking notice.
Not only just that, every fan shows up tonight get a Caitlin Clark t-shirt.
Nike and the Fever turned Gamebridge Fieldhouse into a Caitlin Clark arena, with the outside completely redesigned around her new brand.
So can people just stop complaining about this stuff? I expect shirts on every single seat once her apparel is out. I have no idea. That costs a lot of money. That one's on Herb Simon.
Fans expected shirts at every seat once Clark's apparel dropped. And while that may have been expensive, the Fever still delivered with visible promotions everywhere.
Caitlin Hive would have been all over it. I just saw it early because I'm on the Sneaker Hive.
Yeah.
Nike announced their Caitlin Clark logo.
The details of the launch went beyond t-shirts and banners.
The Indiana Fever, and I just scrolling down here and nothing. I mean, nothing.
But while fans and media celebrated, critics pointed out that the Indiana Fever were slow to embrace Clark's branding at first.
I mean, guys, I cannot make this up. Caitlin Clark is simply the talk of the internet today.
Giant posters, banners, and visuals covered the entrance, making it impossible to ignore the impact of her logo launch.
But at the end of the day, it seems like she's freaking taking over Cambridge. Is a random park. Well, this is a park in Indiana, or is this outside Cambridge? I've actually got no idea.
For many, this wasn't just about a logo. It was about witnessing a rookie immediately become the marketing face of an entire WNBA franchise.
We still don't have really any idea of the shoes or anything else, but they've had her signed since she came out of college, basically.
Fans were even treated to cookies decorated with Caitlin Clark's logo, making the event feel more like a festival than a regular season game.
You do realize Caitlin Clark is on your team, right? You do realize that, right?
Many noticed the team hadn't shared the Nike reveal right away, raising questions about internal support.
Her and Taylor Swift broke the damn internet. Yes, bro. And
fans walking up to the stadium felt like they were stepping into a Caitlin Clark event rather than just a regular game.
Okay, during Morris by Sentinel Plaza, the party is open to the public starting 4 p.m.
The placement of Caitlin's branding made it clear she had taken over Gainbridge.
She wore the Kobe's at Iowa the whole time, and she's been wearing Kobe's in the NBA. She's kind of one of the faces of the Kobe line, and they said they were going to give her own shoe.
Her teammates also joined the moment, proudly wearing the CC gear and helping the brand spread across social media.
I like it. I like that. I think that's Caitlin Clark is the one that actually shared that out.
Even though banners and fan giveaways made the launch look massive, the hesitation from the franchise sparked conversations about how much backing Clark truly gets compared to stars like Aya Wilson.
for all the people that was hitting me up about Caitlin Clark's signature logo, somebody said it looked like Chanel. I said it looked like Gucci. But whatever it is a luxury sports brand.
This transformation showed how much Nike and the organization were willing to invest in pushing her as the centerpiece of the franchise.
And then they came out with the A'ja Wilson before this season. That's kind of been like their main thrust in the WNBA.
It was a carefully planned celebration that felt larger than life, and it highlighted just how far Nike and the Fever were willing to go to cement Caitlin as a superstar.
I mean, the Fever is down here talking about fire, but you didn't share it out. So, I mean, really?
That tension only added more fuel to the reaction around the logo's debut.
This could be the first logo that they came to and said, yeah, we're going to roll with this. And 2 years went by and nobody thought to themselves, can we make this better?
Fans compared Clark's new logo to iconic emblems like Michael Jordan's Jumpman or LeBron James' crown.
And she's been wearing Kobe's in the NBA. She's kind of one of the faces of the Kobe line, and they said they were going to give her own shoe.
Nike's decision comes after already releasing Aya Wilson's signature shoe earlier in the year, showing how they are dividing their investments between two of the league's biggest names.
Can we add to this? And I know Nike put out a whole essay explaining, the inner C means this, and the outer C, and the outer C, and this, that, and the third. I don't want to hear it.
These comparisons weren't made lightly. They placed Caitlin in the conversation with the biggest athletes in sports history.
So somebody posted this. Caitlin for 3 right here. Nike better plaster Caitlin Clark's logo across America and across the world. They nailed it on the design.
Reactions online showed that Nike's rollout was bigger than just women's basketball. It was treated like a cultural event.
When I think of logos that transcend initials, because it's the initials. I'm an emblem over initials guy.
For other WNBA stars like Aya Wilson, it was a reminder of how quickly Clark has been elevated to the top of the marketing chain.
And then they came out with the A'ja Wilson before this season. That's kind of been like their main thrust in the WNBA.
For Wilson, this meant sharing the spotlight with Clark, who is still only in her rookie season.
2 logos come to mind. First logo, the Jordan logo, the silhouette, of course. Second logo, the crown, the king.
That rise sparked emotional responses across the league as players realized how dramatically Nike was shaping the narrative.
Of course, I know this is supposed to be the fever, the dark blue and the yellow.
Fans demanded the logo be plastered across America, highlighting how Clark's launch overshadowed nearly everything else in the WNBA.
But your first look at this, you don't say, oh, there's L and there's a J and there's... No, you just see a crown. They broke it up very creatively, I might add.
When fans think of Caitlin Clark, the first image that comes to mind is her pulling up from the logo for a deep three-pointer.
So we finally got the Caitlin Clark logo. Can you throw it back up, Jacob? What do you think of this logo? CJ?
I think it's fine. I think it's cool.
That contrast created tension among fans who believe Aya deserves more recognition before Caitlin.
My first thought, I'm a Michigan Wolverines fan. Yeah, that's hot right there.
For players like Aya Wilson, the scale of the event was hard to ignore.
And then you have the Jordan silhouette, of course. Now, when I close my eyes and I think of Caitlin Clark, the first picture that comes to mind is Caitlin Clark shooting a logo 3.
Many argued that this moment alone should have been the inspiration for her Nike logo.
Yeah, there's an AI of Dave Portnoy, I guess, where he's a Michigan fan too. So, yeah, it's a good-looking shirt, I think.
The league had never pushed a rookie this aggressively, and the emotions around fairness, recognition, and visibility became part of the story.
This needed to be the logo. Something along the lines of the silhouette of Caitlin Clark pulling up from the logo.
Instead, the double C design left mixed reactions, with some saying Nike played it safe.
Is there middle name C? Because there's a C in the middle of the logo. So you got the 2 C's, the big C's, and then if you look right in the middle, there's a third C.
The timing of Clark's rollout made it clear that Nike sees her as a global face, not just a young player.
I'm not doing backflips over it, I gotta be honest. It could grow on me like a song consistently being played on the radio. Nike can explain it 10 different ways, doesn't matter.
But the fact that Clark already commands this level of attention proves why she, and not another star, was chosen first for a global launch.
Obviously, people are going to be annoyed. Other people aren't going to care. And some people are going to find a way to complain no matter what. But
they had 2.5 years, and this is what they come up with.
I mean, this logo is iconic, guys. Look at this is like when Jordan logo was released, bro. That's how iconic this logo is.
They had 2.5 years, and this is what Nike came up with for Caitlin Clark's logo. If you're Nike, you're banking on Caitlin Clark's popularity exploding even more when her shoe drops. Nike better plaster Caitlin Clark's logo across America and across the world. They nailed the design. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more updates.